This is Meet the Member, brought to you by the Fifth Floor, and today we have Eric Katz. So Eric, what is your business called and what do you do?
Thank you, Manuel. I work for Marlin Engineering, Inc. We are a civil engineering and planning firm, and we work with municipal governments all over the state of Florida, working primarily in the transportation sector.
All right, so what first got you into your business?
I've always been a big transportation nerd, and growing up in Miami, Florida, as a child, living in West End, West Kendall, and watching all the urbanization, the explosion in population, overall suburban sprawl. I couldn't put my finger on it as a kid, but I knew something wasn't right, seeing all the traffic and the road rage and everyone all aggravated all the time. So I wanted to do something about it. And it wasn't all the way until about my junior year in college that I discovered urban planning as a field. And it really intrigued me. And ever since then, I pretty much knew that was what my passion was and what I wanted to work on.
Speaking about some passions, what are some of your core values or goals?
In regard to working, really being as honest and open as and communicative with my clients as possible. That's been my best success as a project manager. And really our overall goals, my personal professional goals, are to work on the best and most exciting projects, the best teams, the most talented people, and working as the best version of myself.
All right, so what led you here to the Fifth Floor and what do you love about it?
So when I was moving from Miami, my company, we were looking for a location somewhere in the Central Florida area. We have offices in Tallahassee, Tampa, West Palm Beach, Miami, Fort Lauderdale. Orlando has always been a goal for our company, and I was tasked with finding an office location. And I was originally looking in some of the more traditional areas in downtown, Winter Park, but I have a family member that lives in Avalon Park. He told me that you have to come out here, you have to check it out. And once I did, I was blown away. As soon as I entered the town square, there was a big festival happening that day. The streets were packed with people, not cars, which was great. And I just got such a good vibe when I walked into the marketplace and the fifth floor and the town square. So now I live, work, learn, and play in Avalon Park.
Thank you, Eric. We appreciate you being here on the Fifth Floor. So what do you love about the Fifth Floor?
Man, I love the overall vibe, and really it's always a pleasant to come and work here. It's always clean, looks professional. Immediately right when you come in, I just get a nice pleasant feeling. The staff is incredible. Jackie is a great leader, really takes care of all of us and makes sure that we're all accommodated. And it's a pleasure to come here and work every day.
What is your business called and what do you do?
So our business is Marlin Engineering, Inc. We're a civil engineering and planning firm. We work specifically in the transportation sector. So we do a lot of bridge inspections, roadway design, urban planning, transportation planning, a lot of public outreach, public involvement, a lot of projects really centered around transit. My specific field of expertise is in bicycle pedestrian infrastructure. So I work on projects in which we're trying to install more trails, more sidewalks, more bike lanes, trying to increase safety for all modes.
How would you say the Avalon community is?
Very family oriented, very welcoming overall feeling that I get when I'm in Avalon Park. Friendly people, good people, and just an overall pleasure to be living, working, learning, playing in Avalon Park.
How has the Fifth Floor helped you out?
Just giving me a very comfortable, safe working environment, always a very pleasant vibe that I feel when I'm here. And we're gonna have to do this one over again.
No problem, no problem. How has the Fifth Floor helped you out?
So many ways. Really, right when you walk in, you're automatically struck by, how nice the interior design is. Very impressive. I want to bring a client in to come and visit. or have a a specific interview or using one of the meeting rooms. Always very nice, always very clean. Never had any issues with the lighting or the infrastructure or the Wi-Fi or the printers. Everything always works. The staff is great. Everyone's very pleasant and nice and accommodating. The coffee's great. Love that. That's awesome plus. And yeah, it's an overall pleasure to come here every day.
What do you like to do in your free time?
When I'm on my free time, I'm usually running somewhere, biking, hiking. I'm really into the outdoors. I just started taking surfing lessons when I ride out to Cocoa Beach. So really just enjoying the outdoors, trying not to scroll on my phone, trying not to look at screens when I'm not working. So yeah, really, I'm really about all, the outdoors.
What got you started in your business?
So it was really about having a passion about communities, about cities, how they work, how they operate, all the intricacies and complexities about how cities, towns, villages function on a day-to-day basis, and ultimately trying to make cities and communities healthier, safer, and really it came from living and growing up in Miami. I love Miami still to this day. But it was watching the urbanization and the suburban sprawl over the many years, seeing how it affected quality of life, seeing how it affected safety. Unfortunately, I've been a witness, or I've seen, or I have family members and friends that have been victims of traffic accidents. I myself am a survivor of a hit and run accident when I was riding my bike. So I'm very passionate about the field, and I want to do something about it. So urban planning really was an amazing field to discover, and I'm happy to be neck deep in it now.
What are some of your goals?
My goals are to work on the most exciting urban planning projects that exist today. Many of those challenges are here in Florida with the amount of influx of people and transportation challenges. So working on the most exciting projects, the most exciting teams. In this field, you get to work with engineers, architects, elected officials, and the general public, and you learn so much from them, all their different perspectives, and really that's part of the my passion. I totally forgot what you asked me. I just went we'll do that one over.
No problem. Ready?
Yeah.
What are some of your goals?
Some of my goals really are to work on the most exciting projects in regard to urban planning and transportation possible. To do that, you need to not only be exceptional yourself, but you have to have exceptional teams. So working with fantastic architects, engineers, other planners, and then we collaborate with elected officials and other professionals. And to do that, I need to be the best version of myself. So I'm always striving to learn more. There's still so much that I don't know, so I'm constantly learning. So that's one of my overarching goals professionally.
What are some of your core values?
My core values are to be honest, to be open in regard to communication, don't hold things back, be authentic, be myself. That's really my core values. And just do good, be good to others. Hopefully they'll be good to you. But those are some of my core values that I hold daily.
And then this will be the last question. What is something that is not advertised that you want people to know about?
Sorry, in regard to what context are you saying?
In anything, your business, you personally.
Wow, I gotta think about that one. Something that is not advertised that you want people to know about. Man. Okay, I have an okay.
Alright, I'm gonna ask you.
Okay.
What is something not advertised that you want people to know about?
I would say it's the magic that comes from building a community in a smart way. And I think Avalon Park is a great example of that. When you mix in good architecture, good urban design, you mix in community programming, street design, all mixed use development with retail, dining, commercial, residential, and you put all those ingredients together, you really get a very healthy community. And that is something that I'm very passionate about. That's what I try to work on daily. And I don't feel it gets talked about enough. There's so much good that comes when you build a community the right way, versus when you don't. And you see all the negative effects that happens when you have suburban sprawl and streets are not connected the right way. People are driving 45 minutes to over an hour to get to work, commuting every single day. All that has so many other negative detriments that come at a community level that if you build things the right way, you get so many other benefits. So that's what I feel needs to be advertised more.
Thank you. So what are some of your most exciting developments in your field today?
I would say it has to do with the rise of artificial intelligence and technology. A lot of what we do in the planning and engineering side has to do with a lot of data collection. And for so many years, we used a lot of traditional technologies, but now there's a lot of smart cameras that are fused with artificial intelligence, which is really revolutionizing the entire field of transportation. And it's giving planners and engineers a whole new depth and level of enrichment in regard to the amount of data that can be collected, analyzed, that's high quality. So that has been revolutionary over the past few years, and it's going to continue trending in that way. Our firm is very on top of that. So it's been very exciting and an honor to see it grow at such a rapid pace.